Grab a seat around the fire, everyone. My name is Sammyveve, and welcome to Ira. Now, this is episode 1, and this is a demo. I'd like to repeat, this is a demo. It says Kickstarter right there. However, I didn't see it soon enough to make sure, to contribute it. The game pictures looked awesome, but the Kickstarter literally ends, in 3 hours, I'm pretty sure. So, we're going to go ahead and just get started and see how it goes. It looked pretty interesting. I think it's a it's a point-and-click game. I know that much. But yeah, please note that this is a demo, contains pre-alpha gameplay. Right. I'd like to say that. The smell of rocket fuel hangs in the air, even far outside of town. The year is 1932, and the summer fades over the lands surrounding the pilgrimage as launch day fast approached. Anticipation fills the air, and the world gaze is drawn to the tiny town as the final train makes their way into the station.
Good evening. You're listening to Pilgrimage News Radio, where the words are as true as they are fresh. I'm Cuddy Copper, and I'll be your host tonight. The town is abuzz to the launch of the
Is he dead?
weeks away, and
or just drunk?
Once again be thrust into the world's spotlight. Earth's first interstellar vessel will depart from the pilgrimage launch site,
Okay.
traversing the void of interstellar space in order to explore the mysteries of the lithic system.
Okay.
Don't forget to pick up your viewing tickets for the launch. There might be a few left if you have the pocketbook. In other news, the Martian mining season is once again upon us, and many listeners have noticed the influx of seasonal workers in town. Keep in mind that the world is watching, so please, let's all be on our best behavior, and save the hooliganism and rabble-rousing for the mines. We don't need any incidents.
What is going on here? Who are the Martians? That's a pretty moon. Moon! Can't hear the dude of it. There's the train. Man, that is a good train for 1932. Oh, right. Are we hitchhikers? I'm on the road. Banjo player. Well, it looks like it'll just be you and me riding the rest of the line, pal. No, I'll be hopping off next stop, I suppose. No, I'll be hopping off next stop. I suppose so. I'm not sticking around here. Why? What's in the next town? Oh. I see. I suppose so. I'm not sticking around. You and me both, pal. I hear there might be some work up north. Just a rumor, though. Either way, types like you and me ought to be steering clear of the pilgrimage about now. What's wrong with the pilgrimage? Well, I'm not going to find any work there, that's for sure. Not unless you plan on hauling up to Mars. Intel Koch owns that town between the miners and heading for Mars and that Holocene. Doesn't seem like that kind of place I'd like to get caught up. Interesting. Last ride outside of Mars leaves soon, so miners are crawling all over town. I know, the work is scarce, but damn. To be desperate enough to sell your soul to Intel Co. and go mine in red sand? Poor bastards. Oh, that doesn't sound fun at all, indeed. Nobody even noticed them, though. Everyone's got their eyes on Holocene. All those rich foes heading to town for the launch day, Intel Co. will be keeping these times like us out of the way. It's all just for profit for Intel Co. They don't care who is suffering to make a buck. I hope this isn't offending everyone when I'm talking like that. I don't mean to. But I kind of do at the same time. No offense. Just trying to be a voice actor. Pilgrimage, gateway to the stars. Gateway to nothing, if you ask me. The whole thing's a sham. Folks there are as poor as anywhere else, I see. If you're living in that town, then Intel Co. good as owns you. Nope, there's nothing for us there in Pilgrimage. That town is a dead end. I'm probably getting off at Pilgrimage, aren't I? Very interesting. Are we here in that town that's owned by Intel Co? And I don't even know if I pronounced that right. I probably didn't. I was reading too fast. I should have slowed down a little bit. The game looks awesome, though. Still miles away from town, a tiny farmhouse sits alone amongst the fields. A place a young boy named Ira calls home. Dad. Oh, Ira, hi there. I didn't hear you come in. Sup, Dad? You working on the car? I'm just finished at the car here. Did you need something? Is there anything I could do to help? Oh, thank you, Ira. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. Sure, I could always use another hand. I'm just trying to get the car back up and running before I run out of time here. Before I leave, I mean. I can't leave you and your mother here all winter with the car breaking down every couple miles. Are you excited to go on Mars again? When are you leaving? Well, I guess it's almost exactly a week away now. That Holocene launch pushed up our date. They're trying to get all the miners out before the press shows up. They don't want us hanging around and spoiling the big departure, a new star, a new day. A lot of fuss about something that's not going to do any good for anybody, if you ask me. I know you're interested in all that Holocene stuff, Ira. Sorry, I just don't really understand the point. At least the car will be in good shape before I go. Could you bring me the wrench above the workbench? Sure thing, Dad. Wrench. Gonna walk to the wrench. Dun dun dun. Alright, cool. I got a wrench. Go outside. It's just like, alright, I got the wrench, but I'm gonna go outside. Here you go, Dad. Wrench. My phone is ringing, but I can't pick it up. Just a few turns here. This is interesting. Alright, now I just need a fuel line to replace this one here. I think there's someone out in the barn. Could you run out and see if you can find it? Sure thing, Dad. Let's go outside. Man, I wish I was as skinny as this dude. The night air was crisp, and cool wind was moving from the north, catching up the last of summer's warmth. I'm running! Gotta get some exercise here at the nighttime. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, can't go. This really is a point-and-click game. I haven't played a point-and-click game in, like, ever. Well, I have before, if Diablo counts, but that's not this. Alright, let's go this way. There's the tractor. Take a look at the tractor real fast, please. Dad bought this before he married Mom. He said when he comes home from mining in the spring, he'll teach me how to drive it. To drive it. The hose from the gas tank is exactly the one we need to finish the car. Take hose. Alright, I have a hose now. Awesome. Ira pulls on the hard old hose. It's so corroded that it easily breaks free, ripping in half. Ira looks down at the rotten, broken hose in his hand briefly before dropping it uselessly to the ground. Gas runs out of the remnant of the hose hanging on the tractor, pulling onto the ground and still smells small streams into the grass. The tank must have been nearly full. Tank is empty now. Dad will have to replace the hose and fill it back up with gas before he can use it again. Was I not supposed to take that? That's the barn. Weren't we just in the barn? Wait, can I go in the barn? I guess so. Darkness in the barn was thick, with the moon beams through the cracks, just giving out enough light to illuminate a few boxes tucked in the corner. Something shifts in the upper loft, but it's out of view, concealed by shadows. Search boxes? Might scary as Ira feels around the boxes. He tosses an old oil-soaked rag aside, and his fingers quickly find the soft rubber hose. Ira tugs firmly, but it's lodged between some rusty bits of junk and won't come free. He pulls again, harder this time, but the hose is lodged tightly. With one final heave, the hose comes free, but the box knocks on the ground and sends the contents bouncing into the darkness. Oh, hi. Okay, hello. What's going on? Ira's fist tightly closed around the hose. His hand flies upwards with force, bumping into an old radio concealed by shadows on the wall, jostling it to life. What is going on? Ira looks around in the darkness of the barn and is overcome with a feeling of unworthlessness. He hurries out the door, hose in hand. What was that about? That was kind of spooky. Is this a spooky game? Let's not go to the forest. I've had issues with forests, so let's just go this way, and I kind of want to go to the forest. Priorities. Okay. Click, 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 click. Come on. Alright, to the garage. To the garage! Hello? Hey, Dad. So I got the hose, but I had to go... this damn thing. What? Oh, the hose. Right. Hang on a second. These damn threads are stripped again. Cheap Intella. I'm calling it Intel. Intel Co. Trash. Okay. Biggest company in the world, and so the bastards think they can do whatever the hell they want. They send us off to sweat and bleed on Mars for next to nothing if it wasn't for the Union. What Union? What bad thing as things are now? Before the Union, we'd have to have a death every day. Still, most of us can barely afford to buy gear that isn't about to fall apart. Can you believe that? We mine them up on that god-forsaken planet, and we have to buy our own gear. It's a miracle we don't die up there altogether, but still a lot of us do. Man, that's tough, man. A lot of good men don't come back, but there are too many widows in this town because of that damn company. Son of a bitch, this has all gone to hell now. It's not so bad, at least you're working, right? Are you upset because Mom's getting sicker? Oh no. ... Well, I can't. It's fine, Ira. Everything's going to be fine. I just can't think about that right now. We're going to be alright. All of us. Why don't you head in? Your mother's needed a hand with dinner. I think they're going to do a special about the Holocene tonight on TV. You don't want to miss that, right? Go inside, Ira. I just need to spend some more time out here getting this thing back together. I upset him, but I don't want to make it worse. Okay, Dad, I'll see you okay. Sign. I love you. Aww. I love you too. Thanks, Ira. That's all the help I need for now. Why don't you ask for dinner? Okay. Dad's mining gear. Red dust still costs the summer soon. Man, they can go to Mars? That's legit. Okay. Moving on up. I'm home in the house. This is a nice house we got here. Nice little farmhouse. I'm walking by. Oh. Is that Mom? Ira? Oh. Oh, I didn't know you were asleep. That's alright, Ira. Not quite sleeping. Just tired. I was going to watch that special on the Holocene with you, remember? Give me a few minutes. I need to wake myself up. Is everything okay? Of course everything is fine, Ira. It's just been a hard week with your father getting ready to leave and all. It's nothing for you two to worry about. Why don't you go watch your special? You can tell us all about it at dinner. Oh, I never did start dinner cooking. Could you go do that for me? All you have to do is put the pot on the stove, and everything is made. After you do that, we can go and get your father so we can all eat. Okay, I'll put dinner on the table and then get Dad. That would be lovely. Thank you, Ira. I'll see you out there soon. I love you. This game is making me so sad. What's gonna happen? Are they both gonna die? And I'm just gonna be left alone at this farmhouse by myself. Alone. That'd be awful. There's nothing up there. It's usually locked anyways. There's a door right there. It's a grandfather clock. Gotta make dinner. Hey, it's my room. Can I go in my room? Okay. It's like, hello.
Good evening to all the free people out
Free
there.
people.
I hope everyone's all right tonight.
Hello.
You're listening to
Intelli, I see.
where the truth speaks. Here's the news.
Intellico.
An explosion rocked the third largest mining
Intellico.
on the Martian surface last
Okay.
week, killing 13
Jesus.
and injuring over 100. Union representatives have been organizing strikes in response to inadequate safety standards the past few
Man,
months.
yeah.
But without broad support, many miners are unable to participate, and mining continues.
Stars fill the sky, and although they're not the brightest, it's the light of the Livingston that continues to draw Ira's eye. Intelligo. The radio broadcasts another frequency bleeds in. It's subtle and strange. It was a sound Ira heard before. Like voices swept on the wind, it fades before this can be known. What is going on? Alright, I'm not going to listen to your propaganda right now. I have to cook dinner. For my mother and my father. Stew! Nothing like a good stew. Alright, Ira, it's me and you. Putting the stew on the thing. It is now on the stove. Now that everything's supper cooking, I should go get Dad from the garage. Gotcha. Gonna get Dad. Medical papers. What does Mom have? Medical terminology was too foreign to Ira to make any sense of it, but he can read his parents' faces when the doctor returned with these scraps of paper. The words were meaningless. The only option was to wait. Man, diseases suck. Why did the music get all eerie all of a sudden? The TV's no longer broadcasting the special. Hello? Mom? Where did you go? Where did Ira's mom go? Uh-oh. I'm jump scared, ready. Embracing. What the hell? Everything's gone. The sound of water floods the scenes, washing away an old reality, leaving behind only a shell of Ira's former life. What? Memories ring out like echoes, fading in slowly procession as the years of years gone by. The past decades and future remain unseen, time pressing forward blindly, unaware of its mortal passengers. The flow of hours turning into decades carries Ira down its twisting streams. Oh, I'm on Mars. It carries his father to distant Martian mines. Intellico. Maybe when I walked out, he already left, and Mom didn't make it. It sweeps up his mother, his home, and his bearings. Oh no. So he was by himself. Oh no, there's a grave! Oh no! How sad. And it carries Ira to places he has never known. So he's been in the house all by himself. Ira finds what feels like stability washing on the shore of righteousness of a moment lost and alone. But voices rise from within. It draws him back into the house like a sign of hope through the murkiness of this reality. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ira. You've just been chilling here by yourself? Okay, everything's gone now. What is going on? The call grows louder, guiding Ira through... Oh, I couldn't read that because I thought I could have had to move. Did you move out? What is going on? The attic is open. I was about to say it's the stew still on the thing. Can I go to my room? I can. Let me guess there's nothing there. What are these circles on the ground? What are these things on the wall? Okay. Don't know what that's about. Ira, I'm gonna do my best to guide you. Uh-oh. What? Okay. I'll go in here. You like focal pointed on the thing. Okay. Nothing here. Going to the attic now. I'm getting the willies. It's just, I'm creeped out. Okay, up the stairs we go. The inner voice is clear now. It draws Ira up the stairs, promising escape. What kind of escape are we talking about? A familiar feeling comes to the attic of stale air, but it's fleeting. Okay. 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 Holocene bond. Lithnic symbols. A distant voice raises through the radio static. Its tone is familiar, but the words are too muffled to make out. The sound is barely audible, but Ira finds some comfort in the noise beneath the static. Closing his eyes, Ira focuses on the voice. Words reveal themselves. How could we have known where we have been? What? I have been nowhere, only looking. Here is everywhere. I don't know. It is where we have all come from, that much is true. But knowing what has been is not knowing at all. Do you know where you will be? Nothing is certain. No way is set. There is only one path. I can go wherever I have been before. Nothing is certain. Only one. No one is set. Right. Your perspective is flawed, but you must know that. Well, nothing is certain. You wouldn't have come here otherwise. You couldn't have come. Do you know where you are? I don't. I'm actually really confused right now. Of course, you couldn't know, couldn't you? Not in this way. Wake up. Wake up? Am I sleeping? What is this? What are those? What is that thing? It's a refrigerator. Oh, hail the mighty fridge. Okay, and scene. What just happened? Ira's mind slips through the years, escaping time, caught up in the void. Was I cryostased? But mind remerges, calls back into slow march of times, years of suspension. Of march of times, years after suspension. Well, I haven't aged. It looks like I have a mighty headache. Ira's head throbs with pain, but he could do, the room is familiar, but it's a different memory. I can't read this fast and talk at the same time. His mind is unable to recall why he knows the place or when he has been here. I'm on a ship. A stasis pod. Other pods in the room is sealed, but power is down and lifeless. The weight of the loneliness sits over Ira. Was I part of some sort of cryostasis-like experiment? Computer. Initializing power up sequence. Errors 929320 detected. Attempting to bypass faulty systems. Method failed. Please contact an administrator. Elevator power returns to the crack of the switch above. Life returning to the terminal dusty speaker. A voice emerges from the static. These rats again, destroying my ship wire by wire. Back, vermin! Flee by the sound of my voice. I just repaired this unit, you miserable rodents. Although this is the first time the rats have powered up any system, that's fascinating. Computer log, recording the event of arrival to the likeness system, plus 1082. Rats have transitioned from wire, chewing up any attempts to utilizing ship systems. Motivation unknown. Hello? Is someone down there? You're not a rat at all. The ship's log shown the stasis pods have gave out years ago. It's a miracle. The crew's not dead. Please excuse my informality. Allow me to introduce myself. This is your acting captain, assumed commander of the Holocene II, the master of this vessel. 2? What happened in the first one? It's good to have you in my service. It's good to have anyone in my service, actually. We're on a ship? Of course we're on a ship. You're aboard the Holocene 2, crewman. It seems to be obvious obvious information. Your mental state has been worse than I expected. How could you describe your current condition? I feel like I've been hit by a truck. You don't have any records of being records on the sensation of. I don't have any records on the sensation of being hit by a truck. But it's good that you're holding up memory to Earth. Nostalgia is a powerful antiseptic. We'll keep close monitor on your status. Please feel free to report any feelings of nausea, increased heart rate, hallucinations, or the sensation of death. Given the situation, I'm clearing you for duty. Congratulations. You have some catching up to do, especially after the incident, but I'm sure you'll rise to the occasion. What incident? Ah, yes, the day of the arrival of the Lichtner system. The ship's automated systems were compromised. The ship's flooded with electromagnetic interference, which wreaked havoc on the electrical grid. By the time I assumed all the roles of captain, the stasis chambers has succumbed to the surge. But the ship was safe, and I took control of navigation manually, just in time too. Our mission shall continue, though we may be delayed by the inconvenient mass loss of life among the crew. Wow. But you're here now, and you're undoubtedly in a great state of confusion. Allow me to reacquaint you with the Holocene 2. Okay, we're going up. As you can see, the stasis pods will not be in short supply. Okay. This does not bode well. Though their occupants will need removal. Why do I feel like I'm not talking to a human? I can't imagine what that will be a pleasant task. Okay, we're just gonna keep going up. At least we'll be making good use of the airlock. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure, let's look on the bright side. Everyone's dead and we can make use of the airlock. Hello, plants. I guess that's how we breathe oxygen. Welcome to the greenhouse level, where your stress will melt away and watch as the fruit of your labor will grow and propagate. Speaking of which, you've been promoted to head botanist, with the recent loss of life in the entire biology department. Congratulations. Don't mind the intimidated state of the place. I trust that you'll be able to get things in good order in no time. I would suggest making the priority, though. Most of the food stores were vented into space over 4 weeks ago. Are you saying that everyone on the ship is dead? Yes! Oh, okay. Great. Now that we're moving along. This guy is so upbeat when everyone's dead. Maybe I'm talking to a computer. A robot. Maybe I'm talking to Metaton. That would be fun. Okay, now where are we going? We'll just keep going. Science! Welcome to the laboratory level. Laboratory level. This is This is a research festival, after all. The state-of-the-art equipment should be making light work of uncovering the many secrets of the Lichtner system. I can't seem to locate your scientific background in your file, but no matter. Take some time to familiarize yourself with the lab and make yourself comfortable. You should be ready to assume the position as head researcher. Again, congratulations, though I must really insist that you don't touch the particle accelerator before reading the manual. Even then, please do not touch the particle accelerator. Why are you showing this to me? Don't worry about taking it all in at once. I have several volumes of the system manual somewhere. You'll get there eventually. On to the next level. It's like me and GLaDOS just having a fun time here on this ship. Okay. My pride and joy, the heart of the ship, the engine's core. At my disposal here is the power to the bridge to the stars, to travel vast distances at great speed, to conquer the expanse. The power would corrupt the mind of a lesser captain, but I assure you, you're in good hands. Just look at it. It takes all striking potential. ... This is actually several play grades above your clearance level. Why am I allowing you to see this? As your captain, I order you to erase your memories of this place. Do you even know what you're saying? Of course! Our journey is nearing its end. You are about to hit the upper deck of the Holocene. Okay. Hello. You must be Karen. You know, Karen, the This is the 182th day in orbit of the Hermes on the outer rim of the Lithnic system. Okay. This is our designated rendezvous point with the crew of the Holocene. Protocol dictates that we await docking instructions from the crew on the surface, which is yet to arrive. What? You're a computer. You're Karen. Am I the only one alive on this ship? Well, in a manner of speaking, yes. I'm not per se alive, but I'm still your captain. I expect to be treated as such. What I am is the Z-120 automated control system for the Holocene 2. I see. You're just a computer. Well, yes, that's true. But I'm fully capable of fulfilling my duties despite my limited physical form. Besides, crewmen with you here, manifest has been doubled. Now our mission is sure to succeed. Okay. Bridge interface. Bridge interface. Okay, good. I realize you're curious, but please try not to break anything. Oh, a button. What do I do? Loading console system. Communications, engine core status, ship monitors. Communications. Our communications seem to be down. The static sound emerges from a sound that was still ringing in the back of his mind and flowing through Ira's body. That interference has been flooding all of the standard radio channels since we arrived. It has made maintaining the ship's control somewhat of a challenge. The worst part is maintaining a stable orbit. Our sensors require radical adjustments to make any sense of navigation whereabouts. It also maybe what killed everyone. Why do I know this sound? You must be mistaken. It's quite impossible you heard this sound. It is localized to the Lithnic system and you only just woke up from your stasis. No, I'm pretty sure I heard it on the radio. Perhaps you're not hearing this signal clearly. Allow me to amplify the receiver. Yes, make it louder because that will help. Oh, okay. The interference has caused another power surge. Life support has gone critical. You'll need to evacuate. The lander craft is through the starboard hatch. There's one ladder leaving as functional. I should be able to access these doors. Okay. Don't waste your time. The atmosphere vent could give at any moment. Run to hull. Run, Ira, run. Accessing door controls. Almost there. There, the door is open. Run! Run, Ira, run! What's going on? I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I made it. Whew! Phew! I made it. I'm good. We're golden. Is that Hermes? The system interference is blocking planetary transmissions. I'm scanning the surface for any signs of settlements. Okay, you do that, Z. We're descending too fast. We need to increase our speed. Brace for impact. Did I make it? Hello? We're on some... You named a frozen planet Hermes? I think he'd be mad about that. That looks like a radio tower. Oh no! Act 1, Pilgrimage. That was first episode. That's it. That's the demo. I knew it was a demo, but man, I got real into that. Ding! Ira. Oh, I can't wait to play this game. The full game. This is gonna be fun. Join us on Kickstarter. Yes, I shall. But I can't do that right now. Quit. Anyways, I'm gonna leave that episode here, obviously, because I can't do anything else than that. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this adventure. I will play the game when it's full version out. I can't wait to do so. I'd just like to say that I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. If you're feeling down, don't worry. If you feel like it'll be good, you'll be good. Know that someone out there believes in you. I just wanted to say that because, I don't know, I felt like I needed to. It's a good day to say that. So always remember to keep smiling, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! I'm going to throw all of this out there. That way you can't get next to me, and if you do move, I'll hear ya.